versus the Germans.
And wouldn't you know it, property of the London Knights, as he was drafted in the 3rd round of the CHL import draft. So another player with high quality attributes that has an opportunity to potentially be a London Knight.
Part of the Djurgården program as well in Stockholm, Sweden, who experienced all kinds of success last year. Malte Gustafsson starts out with a pass to center. Should be picked up in American territory. Sweden skated around. Elton Hermansson plays this down low behind the net. Mayer skates after it in the corner. Back around the boards it comes. Loose puck is picked up by Jack Hextall. This is the line of the game for the United States against Slovakia. Hextall, Klepov, and Zelensky. And here they go again. Klepov off the backhand with the first test for Nilsson. That's off the pad, and the United States look to work this cycle. It's quickly broken up by Oscar Holm.
For the Swedes, a different story. A 10-0 win against Germany, that would have had more of the feel of a controlled scrimmage. So the intensity level has been higher for the U.S. already. They've flicked that switch quicker than the Swedes would have had to.
Sweden back in their own zone. Malte Gustafsson throws it up the boards. Pass comes over to Mayer. Swept through center by Holmertz to Hermansson. Back to Holmertz, and he's put it off the post. Got that one through Smith, but right off the goal post. As Sweden with their best chance of the game, they'll have to go back to their own zone. Passing off. USA to center. This is broken up by Sweden. Hermansson skates in over the line. It's quickly knocked away. Now Holmertz plays it in. Hermansson and Meyer for Sweden. Broken up by the United States. Salandra took some contact from behind. He'll flip this out through center. Calder Varga is on it. Pass is broken up. Power to
the first power play unit got settled in and tried to make some plays in the zone. Second unit tries making some plays on the fly.
This is broken up at center by the Swedes. In they come. Holmertz. Smith sprawls out to turn him aside. Now Hermansson's got it. He tries a wrister. That was blocked in front by Cade Meyer. And all the way down the ice it rolls for an icing.
Good connection on it.
Scrum off the face-off. Hermansson directs it back to the line, but it's cut off by Harvey and then given away as Hermansson scrambles back in over the line. Good stick from Gordon Carroll as Cade Meyer in a battle with Hermansson in the corner. Sweden take it away. The day in from the line. That's a tricky one for Smith, bouncing all over the place, but went wide of the net. Another shot. This one rattles wide. Now Ledan throws it across.
2 penalties, 5 for fighting each, and continue playing 5-on-5. Not much of a fight though, Victor.
I would tend to agree with that, Frankie. Levi Harper under pressure in the corner. Has some help here from Nikita Klepov, who's out there with Zelensky and Hextall. It was right in front of the net. Blake Zelensky out in front, taken away. Steered back around the net as Sweden start the breakout. Next season, or this coming season, I should say, junior hockey training camps are just around the corner. Talking weeks away here.
Yeah, these players will have a head start on that for sure. And well, it's different for them. They have to be ready to play meaningful, intense games basically a month early than everyone else. So a little wrinkle in their summer training schedules.
Sweden up to center, looking for an answer back. Hermansson along the boards, shovels it down low. Cade Meyer steps in front of Oscar Holmertz. But Sweden able to hold it in. Now directed off the boards and moved cross ice by Jackson Williams. That finds the mark, and shot attempt from Bogus does not get through clean.
If you close your hand on it, doesn't matter where it is, it's going to be a penalty. I appreciate the hustle, though, by Puckner. He's just doing what a good captain's supposed to do.
Spokesperson of the team.
Yeah, make the argument. What's the worst they're going to say? No?
Which is what they said. Sweden on the man advantage. They'll start ahead to center ice. Olofsson passes down the wing. Chance coming, but the pass doesn't find Elton Hermansson as USA send it right back down the ice. Despite the fact Sweden defeated Germany 10-0, they did go 0 for 4 on the power play. Hermansson passes it over. Bouncing puck for Mayer. This is steered out to center ice. So USA right back to work into the attacking zone. This is caught by Mayer. Goes back behind the Swedish net. Here's Elton Hermansson. Up to center ice. That's juggled by Holmertz as he sends it back. And Noah Davidson goes after it. Davidson out of the corner. Drops it off to Beanstalk. Now Caden Harvey. Behind the net, Brooks Rogowski. Bogus from the point. Sends that one wide. Now Beanstalk. Back along the boards. Picked up by Ledane. Cannot get it out. Off the turnover. Rogowski in front with a drive. That's kicked away by Douglas Nilsson. Not sure Rogowski got all of that. A great chance nonetheless as Team Sweden dodge a bullet and have to go back deep into their own zone again.
There's another hard-working shift for the Americans. That's the recipe right now. Work on the wall with an opportunity here to get back into this game a little bit more.
Cross ice feed settled down by Holmertz. Right into the slot. That's powered wide by Mayer as the United States clear the zone.
At the high bumper position causes teams some issues as far as who needs to flex out into that spot, and if you can use it effectively, there's some clean looks that you can get.
Carried in, another pass up the middle for Mayer. And again broken up by the United States, and they'll zip it down the ice. First to it is Williams. Is pickpocketed. And Elton Hermansson starts through center, in over the blue line, drops it back. Oscar Holmertz. Back to Hermansson. At the point, Olofsson. Now Holmertz for Olofsson. Gets it back from Hermansson. Broken up.
Oh, look out.
And almost a chance for Luke Puckner, but
Olofsson for him.
Gordon Carroll under pressure. Loose puck, side of the net.
The Swedes get another power play. Americans have done a really good job on the kill after giving up a power play goal early in the second period.
Hermansson crossing the line. And a slip past Cade Meyer. Now Isaacson passes it back. Over it comes for Holmertz. Holmertz cross ice up top. Olofsson tries the wrister. Flies that one off the glass. Stripped away and cleared to the line, but not out. Olofsson gets another stick on it to keep it in. Chance developing as this one's thrown wide of the net by Isak Holte. Another centering attempt from Elton Hermansson doesn't get through. Behind the net. Mayer back to the point for Elofsson. Meyer, he can't get that out. That's held in. Elofsson. Back behind the net. Holmertz off to Hermansson. Up top. Shot scores. Bossy Mayer.
For the Swedes as the Americans left the door open, and some tired bodies for the Americans who weren't able to get this puck out, scrambled in front of the net and just trying to block something in front. If you're Nick Bogus, down and out. Smith trying to find this puck, but a perfectly placed shot by Mayer as he goes one knee down, picks the corner, and failed clearing attempts come back to bite the Americans. And the Swedes, who haven't had
period number 2. Shot from Malte Gustafsson is jammed up. Davidson throws it ahead. Now played in the rest of the way as Gustafsson moves it back over. This is picked off. Caden Harvey tried to center it. All the way to the end boards. Levi Harper is tied up with Elton Hermansson. Trying to dig it loose. It is taken away by Davidson. USA through center. Racing after it. Schaefer Gordon Carroll tried to center. That's off a leg. Holmertz. And just toss that out to the neutral zone, and that's going to finish here to start the third period from Team Sweden.
Well, the Swedes start their top line. The Americans start their fourth line, looking for some energy to try and set the tone, and it's the Swedes who get the advantage in the first minute and a half.
There's Jackson Williams out there instead of Nolan Duskasy. We haven't seen since the shoulder, and we've got a
have been called in this game. Everything's being called. Now a little 4-on-4.
Levi Harper drops it back. And now Brooks Rogowski. Nick Bogus. Rogowski chases it down the ice into the corner with Elofsson. Buckner under all sorts of pressure. Buckner comes away with it. Bouncing over for Rogowski. He'll chop it into the corner, and Buckner takes a solid knock from Vilgot Ledeen. Now controlled by Hermansson. Elton Hermansson out through center ice. Dancing up the middle. Nice move to the forehand, and Smith makes the save.
Knowing it's your second of the game, and Sweden scored the last time Williams was in the box as well.
Very short 5-on-3 quickly comes to an end as the puck is cleared out to center. Calder Varga returns to the ice for the United States. Holmertz passes it back to Hermansson. Steps in with a...
In front of him. As Hermansson starts this play off. He does a great job getting around everyone. This was the prior shift as Smith gets to the post. Hermansson recognizes that. Looked like he was maybe trying to go between the legs as he realized Smith had blocked off the post, but nothing there. Really nice individual effort by Elton Hermansson.
Brooks Rogowski through center. Now here he goes on a solo effort, but he ends up hitting the outside of the net.
This has been a better game for Brooks Rogowski. Very noticeable away from the puck and with the puck.
Now Oscar Holmertz has that chopped away. Buckner gets it ahead for Rogowski. Here he goes again, trying to move to the inside. And he had his stick lifted by Isaksson. And Sweden back the other way. Elton Hermansson. Taken away, ripped off the glass.
Now early in the third with a 1-goal lead over the Americans.
Goals just 29 seconds apart. Here they go again. Hermansson passes off. Shot is stopped by Smith, but there's a penalty on the play. Kate Meyer sits in the box as Sweden go to the power play again.
Kate Meyer has come out with a lot of energy in the third period and found their legs.
Monte Gustafsson tied the game, and 29 seconds later, Mikael Kim gives Sweden the lead. As they center it out in front, here's a shot from Isaacson.
And the Americans will have to deal with that for 1 minute and 43 seconds on the penalty kill.
For what it's worth, they did not call the Gustafsson goal a power play goal. Came just after the man advantage expired. Sweden set it up with Hermansson. Back and forth. Hermansson up top. Elofsson works in. Shot stop, rebound, they score. Elton Hermansson off the rebound. And this will be a power play goal that gives Sweden a...
Elofsson, who's a bit of a rover on the power play. He finds his way to the middle of the ice, just outweights Rogowski enough that he can get his shot through the first layer of the block. There it is, just a little bit of poise, and then the rebound right onto the tape of Hermansson, who reads it perfectly. The puck's on its side, so he's able to elevate it easily as Smith makes the initial save. Hermansson's just got to scoop it right over the pad of Smith.
Throws it across. And this is launched all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing.
How potent they were on the power play. Took advantage of the special teams game.
Here's Nathan Beanstalk from the line, and that's bobbled by Nil.
Touches on the puck. Everyone got to start feeling good as the goal started going in. The confidence grew for Sweden.
Kanan Smith throws it around the kick plate. Hermansson tries to center, couldn't get it through for Holmertz. And it's played down the ace by Joseph Salandra. USA on the attack. Almost broken up by Holmertz. Here is the shot. That one hit the outside.